There are many levels of a person's life, whether it be an 8th grade graduation or your first time performing on stage. Either way, those levels are important to your life. But no one truly talks about the sub-levels that lead up to that level. Those hold the most importance. Always. Chyarah Savannah Franklin is the name that I was given to identify myself. But who am I? I know I'm the daughter of black royalty, sister to black offsprings, but who am I? I am well aware that I am a student to teachers who don't care, and a leader to those that are too afraid to share, but who am I really? I look at myself in the mirror through the medicated lenses that I wear, and when I see me, I see color. I see all the colors of the rainbow, but who am I? Everyone else gives me verbal notes and ideas telling me who I am, but I don't know who I am in my own eyes. I get called names that never correlated with my given name, the name that my mother has chosen to identify me, the name that took less than 3 days to come up with, yet I am unable to find out who I am. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are we being shown this dirty, rundown house? Well, believe it or not, this is where I used to live. It did not look like this when I lived there, but this is where I grew up. This is where a lot of my transitions happened, right here in this house. When I did live here, there was only 4 of us. My mom, my 2 siblings, and me. My mom was a single mom, and her being single meant that I had a lot of responsibility as an older sister.
Chyarah helped me as the oldest child with her siblings while I went to work. When I found out that Chyarah was being bullied, it was heartbreaking and I became angry. The difference that I see in Chyarah's personality when she was getting bullied versus now, Chyarah has grown much mature to understand what bullying was. She also learned how to cut with words instead of violence.
Chyarah Savannah Franklin, the savvy, optimistic girl. Chyarah Savannah Franklin, the big know-it-all. Chyarah Savannah Franklin, the big teacher's pet. Chyarah Savannah Franklin, the girl who talks a lot. Chyarah Savannah Franklin, the girl who speaks frantically. Chyarah Savannah freaking Franklin, the girl who doesn't know what she's talking about. The girl with no good judgment. The girl with unnecessary emotional baggage. That girl doesn't know who she is. Her emotional disease wasn't the only one that was spreading at a rapid pace.
I want to get right to the latest on the coronavirus emergency. There are some startling new numbers.
More than 50 cases here in the U.S. and global fears growing.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
That is the order tonight from 4 state governors as the coronavirus pandemic spreads. New York, California, Illinois, and Connecticut all ordering non-essential employees to stay home. Those orders cover 75 million people across the United States.
COVID was deadly, but not as deadly as the isolation she had to endure.
whoa. Do I think the pandemic played a role in Chyarah's personal development? I think absolutely. Well, I never knew Chyarah during or before or right after COVID, or the quarantine/pandemic, but I do firmly believe that it truly impacted everyone, or at least every developing child.
She thought.
Knows what she's doing and knows how to say things. She's very smart. She's very, very educated, and just very like outgoing when she wants to be.
She read.
Obviously, I kind of like, at that time, I aspired to be more like her.
She ate.
I just feel like Chyarah might not know, like, from an outside perspective, that she is this strong force.
She discovered, and everything was slowly being pieced together. She looked in the mirror again, and she knew who she saw. Realized who I was. Who Chyarah was. Who she is. I am smart, reliable, and hardworking. Chyarah is funny, charismatic, and dedicated. She is loving, helpful, and considerate. We can see everything